Hello, this is Grant Allard here with Furman Soccer today at full time of our Furman Soccer Paladins beating the James Madison Dukes 1-0 in a nail-biting finish. Obviously, in the first overtime period, there was a point where we were not sure that we were going to be able to have a second overtime period, but one man, the man in yellow beside me, was able to come up with a big save to save the game, literally. Sven, when you make a save like that, what are the emotions that go into that? What's involved with that?
You know, I think we did a good job as a defense in the whole. And this one time where we weren't there, I feel like it's my job to be there then for these guys who are doing a great job, keeping the shoutouts coming, and yeah, I just did my job.
At 6 consecutive shutouts, what is the secret behind the Paladin defense? Because we've been up against some of the most productive offenses in the country, such as Gardner-Webb, and even some very good offenses in like James Madison University.
A lot of defending is really discipline. It's everyone has to come back all the time. We work together as a team, keep communicating, keep getting bodies on our opponents, and that's what we're doing right now. That's why we're successful.
Obviously, Coach Delforn is sort of the defensive coach. What are sort of his words for wisdom for you guys as you guys go into a match?
You know, after every game, I have a little talk with Jeff, and he keeps telling me where can I get better, where can I improve, and it helps a lot. He's also doing a lot with film stuff, which also helps. So he's a good coach. Thank you, Jeff. Shout out to you.
Hello, this is Grant Allard here with Furman Soccer today as our Furman Paladins cruise past the James Madison Dukes 1-0 in a double OT finish, a real nail-biter at that. I'm here with goal scorer Tyler Peoples. This is your third goal of the season, right?
Yep.
And what does it feel like to be able to score an overtime goal? Obviously, you've scored a few in your career, so just tell us a little bit about what it's like, that exhilaration.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's 10 more times greater than scoring in regular time, especially a golden goal as it is in college. So it feels great, but you know, the goal was really nothing compared to the effort that we put out on the field the whole game, just staying in it. We had a lot of chances that we weren't able to make, and we finally were able to put one in the back of the net, even though it looked like we weren't going to be able to get one tonight.
How frustrating was it during the game? Obviously, we had numerous shots. I don't know how many shots. I know it was over 7 or 8. How frustrating was it during the game, and how did you guys deal with that frustration?
Yeah, I mean, we had a couple headers that were just wide. Had a couple shots that the keeper just got his hands on. But, you know, you just got to keep plucking at it. You can't give up. There were 5 minutes left in the second overtime. You got to keep going and get your shots on target still and see if you can put them in the back of the net.
Coach, obviously, this is our 6th consecutive win. I think it's our 6th consecutive shutout or clean sheet. How do you mastermind results like this?
You don't, Grant. You just come across them, and I mean, the way the kids played in the first half, I didn't think that was ever going to happen. You know, we adjusted at halftime and played very well. Talked to Ronnie Pascal outside the locker room at halftime, and he told me a few things. I'm like, you know, I'm going to tell these guys. So went in, sorted them out. Ended up out shooting them pretty good, but I tell you what, Sven Lissek kept us really in the game at the very end of the period there to keep the shutout, and if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't be happening right now. Okay, into the second period of overtime, and you know, it was they're a very physical team, very tough team, tough to play here, well coached by Dr. Martin there, but for Tyler's goal was a good goal. He scored 2 or 3 now. A couple of game winners as well, which is great for Tyler, and he's coming to form really well at the right time. We had a lot of good minutes from different guys. A lot of people played tonight, which was good, and Kevin Paul came in, did a really good job on one of their very dangerous players and kind of snuffed him out the game in the second half. But you know, it's good. We're 7-1 now. We start conference play App State on Sunday, so a whole new league.
Last question. Obviously, we're going to be grabbing some other gentlemen here in a minute. What's it like to be able to play in front of some of our alumni and some of our program's closest friends?
Yeah, getting Andrew Barksdale back here as well, who was just left Furman last year, and then having Ronnie Pascal here and Andy Foy, who were from the same club team and graduated quite a few years back now. It takes me a while back to see them both back here after playing on the same club team as youth kids and driving a couple hours to come here now with their families and seeing that's what this program's all about. And we really appreciate the alumni support. Everywhere we've been, there's been people in purple up there in the stands, and it's really nice to see alumni come and support the program and get to know these young kids. As Ronnie and Andy pointed out, I don't know this kid. I've never really heard of him, but now as they've heard of him on the sheets, they're looking down and they're actually seeing him. They're being introduced to a couple of these guys, but it's really good seeing the alumni there. I mean, Coach Tony as well is an alumni, and to see these guys rallying around makes me really proud.
Obviously, one of the hallmarks of our program is the Furman soccer family, and we want to close off the show by giving a huge thanks for watching the show, because without the Furman soccer family, Furman Soccer Today wouldn't be happening. So we give a huge thanks, and we look forward to seeing you back as we take on App State at noon on Sunday. I believe that's September the 27th or 28th. I can't remember because we've just had too good a win. Look forward to seeing you then. Go Paladins.